right, hey y'all, it's Erica from HeyErikaKristi, and today's sit down video is going to be how to start a self-care routine. Now, I don't want to try to tell you what to do, but this is what has helped me in my self-care journey, learning how to take care of myself, avoiding burnout, avoiding getting into these just hard, dark places by having a routine to take care of myself. Because my thing is, prevention is way better than trying to treat something or cure something. And by that I mean, it's hard to get yourself out of a certain state when you're in the trenches, when you are burnt out. But if you could come up with a routine that actually prevents these things from happening, that is the best way to go. But I had to learn from going nuts and having mental breakdowns and just becoming so overwhelmed that I want to share my experience that I gained from that, so that hopefully you don't have to deal with that. But if you are in that place, I just want to give you some hope. So let's just get right into the video. Little background about me. My name is Erica. I am a wife. I am a mother to 5 children. I homeschool. I stay home with my children. And that is pretty much the foundation of my life. So you can kind of see how I could get burnt out easily. I spend most of my days with my children. I teach my children. I take care of our home. And so it was a lot. Like every single week, I just felt like I can't even describe what it felt like, but it would be like Monday I would go strong, Tuesday I was cool, Wednesday, Thursday, I can't do this. This is too much. It's way too much. So I would break down. My husband would come in, let me get some rest. I will push out the rest. Then it's Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And then I'm like, okay, I'm going to do better this week. And it kept happening again. And this would just be like a cycle, just over and over and over. And so me and my husband was like, something gotta give. Like we have to figure something else out, because we are very, very big advocates of homeschooling our children. So putting them in school and stuff, we did not want that to be the first option. So my husband was like, Erica, I'm noticing you're getting burnt out around Thursday. Because he was working, he works from home, he has his own business, so he knows when I'm having my breakdown, because he has to like leave work and help me. And so he's like, every time I see you, you're breaking down on Thursday. How about Wednesday, when you get done homeschooling, you go do something that helps you? And so, or like just go out or go to a coffee shop or just go do something. But right after homeschool, you can just go. And that's it. I'll take care of baths and bed. Thank God for my husband, for having such a supportive partner in life with me that can see those things. Because as a woman and as a mother, that seemed like something I shouldn't ask for. It seemed like I should be able to do all this. I should be able to homeschool. I should be able to stay home with my kids. I should be able to clean the house and cook and clean. And I should be able to do everything, because that's kind of what society makes us feel. Like if you stay home, you should be able to do everything because you don't work. When in reality, homeschool, I'm teaching my kids. Like I'm not just sitting around doing nothing. So homeschool was a job. Like it's a full-time job that takes a lot of my capacity with planning and things like that. On top of that, I have small children. My children are ages 9 all the way to 1 year old. But at that time, I had 4 kids and pregnant. And so it's like, Erica, you're one person. You're not taking care of yourself. You're thinking you can do everything. And you're one person versus 5 children versus your house versus, like, who do you think you are? And so I was just in these places where I would pray and I would read books and I would just do all these things. And I'd be like, okay, I'm ready. I can do it. And it just kept happening. So when my husband suggested that, I was like, no, there's no way. That don't make sense. I shouldn't be leaving the house. You work too. Like, he was like, no, I'm good. I really need to do my work. So let's find out if this works. So y'all, I must have started that, and that probably was 2 years ago. My life completely changed. Like, completely changed. And what I realized, I was not practicing self-care. And just having those maybe 5 hours a week to just go and just be made the biggest change in my mental health, in my capacity to balance my home and my children. And that is why I am an advocate of self-care, self-love, just because we cannot love others if we don't love ourselves. We can only love others as we love ourselves. So I'm always going to preach it. I don't care what nobody says. I don't care how many kids you got. I don't care. There has to be a way for you to love and care for yourself. So in this video, I want to explain kind of like the process that I went through to build this self-care routine where I have in my life right now. It is not exactly where I wanted to be because I am still a mom of a baby. She's only 12 months and I have a 4-year-old, a 5-year-old, an 8-year-old, and a 9-year-old. So this season of my life, I'm not able to do everything I want to do, but I want to show you the path and the journey that I'm on to continuously feed myself. And self-care isn't just me taking care of myself physically. It's taking care of myself mentally. It's taking care of myself spiritually. It's taking care of myself emotionally. And once we find a routine that helps all those areas, you're going to be so surprised at how much better you are. Trust me. So let me go into the tips that I have that help me on my journey, and I hope that they can help you as well. Okay, so one thing that I really suggest is you do not try to emulate what somebody else does for self-care. So for instance, I talk about how I get ready every day. I put my nice clothes on, I put my makeup on. Some days, I don't wear makeup every day, but I get ready every single day. Like that, it just makes me feel so good. But if that is not something that's important to you, and probably something that's never been important to you, don't try to do what I do. Now, if you say, hey, I do want to, feel better about myself, then by all means, do something that somebody may suggest. But if it's something that doesn't bring you joy, bring you happiness, bring you relaxation, get your juices flowing, get your endorphins and adrenaline flowing, don't feel like you gotta do it. Some people love, like me, I love going to get facials. Some people don't care about that. I will leave a facial and be just like, oh, I feel so good. You may leave a facial and be like, oh, I didn't like that. I don't want nobody touching me. So the first thing I recommend, you have to make a list of all the things that you love to do, no matter how big or small, whether it's go outside. Me, I love to go on nature walks. Start small with small things like I love to read, I love to meditate, even things that you know you should do, but it's hard to do, but when you do them, they feel good. For me, that's meditation. For me, that's journaling. I love to drink smoothies. I don't love to work out, but when I work out, I feel so much better about myself. I have so many things to do. So start with the small things, but then go to bigger things. I love to go to bookstores. I love to shop and buy myself clothes. I love to go to the mall and just walk around. I love to go to the spa. What else do I like doing, y'all? I love getting my nails done. I love getting my nails done. I don't like going to the shop, but when my nails are done, I just be like, oh, I love getting my nails done. But you may not like everything that I like. So what I suggest is start with a list. Just write down everything you can think of that brings you joy, makes you feel good about yourself, that are going to get you to the goals that you want to get to. And I have a planner that I bought. This planner, I bought this maybe about 6 months ago. And it is called the Self-Care Journal. Y'all, this journal is amazing. It is a journal and a planner. and it's going to help you on your self-care journey. The questions in this thing are amazing. I'll go over some of the questions. I got this off Amazon. I will have it linked in my Amazon store. I believe it's under things that I love, under that category, but I also link it by itself as well. But if you want to know like other things I recommend, you can go to my Amazon store. I bought this about 6 months ago, and this thing made me get even deeper on my self-care journey. It has questions for you to empower your day. It asks you questions like, what would I want to experience in life if time and money were not an issue? Another question, how do I want to grow? Another question, what do I want to contribute to this world? Another one, who am I? Why am I here? Where am I going? How do I want to be remembered when I'm going? What brings me the most joy and sense of peace in my life? And and I want to show you because this journal is very personal. Very personal. So I don't want to show y'all the pages, but I took so much time filling out every single question. It goes on to your goals. What kind of goals do you want in your life? Set 50 goals in all areas of your life. And then it tells you to circle the 5 biggest goals and how you're going to make them happen, and has you print out pictures for things that you aspire to be to. It is probably the best thing I've had on my self-care journey. And after you fill out all of that, you have planner. Now I can show you this part where now you're going to try to achieve these things, and you come up with routines and things like that to help you achieve these things, take care of yourself. And so it's amazing. So you have every day today's goal. What am I grateful for or excited about? What will I do to feel happy today? Your to-do list, your affirmation, your quote of the day. Then it also has you to reflect on your day at night. What did you learn today? How did I love myself today? How did I love and give today? What did I appreciate today? So you do not need this. Trust me. You don't need this. Just get some paper and write out everything you like to do. But when I say I bought this like 6 months ago, and it is still so powerful, and to see the things that set goals for come to life, it's crazy. It is crazy. We'll have that journal link below. I recommend that highly. But that's what I need you to do. Find out what makes you feel best. Not what somebody else telling you to do. You may have played sports. You may have did hobbies back in the day. You may have been a creative. You may have did crafts. We're all different. So how I do self-care will be completely different from how you do self-care. So the next thing that I did was I started to build my self-care routine almost like a business. So I start off with my daily, weekly, monthly, quarterly, yearly. Those are the 5 areas where I'm trying to build a self-care routine. Now, the only ones I have down packed are daily and weekly. And that is the season I'm in where I can't really commit to doing things monthly and quarterly and yearly, but it's not to say that I'm not striving to. It's just my kids are young, so I have to have some balance and have to have a lot of flexibility. So I can't commit, but trust me, I still try my best. But it's not down packed. But my daily and weekly, that is down packed. Period. It is a habit that I have formed, and it ain't going nowhere. So I recommend starting with one at a time, because this is where I feel you can start to slowly see the benefits of self-care. So start with daily. For me, daily was workout. Not every day, but working out. That is something that helped me a lot. Going outside and sitting outside. Getting dressed and ready for the day in any capacity. Even if it's just showering and putting on a nice little set. I love 2-piece sets. That makes my life easy. Or putting on a nice dress. Daily. Once you find a daily self-care routine, something you do every day to make you feel good, to make you a better person, you're already ahead of the game, because daily you see more changes in something you do every day than something you do every now and then. So if you get the daily down, you're fine. You're good. You are so far ahead. So don't underestimate those small things, because what's going to happen is you're going to start doing those small things every day. You're going to want to do more, because you're going to see the benefits of taking care of yourself and pouring into yourself for 15 minutes, 20, 30 minutes. I literally timed it. It takes me 5 minutes to do my makeup routine. It takes me 5 minutes to jump out in the shower. Those things are so small and they seem like they don't make a difference, but they do. And you're going to want to do this more. So once you find your daily self-care routine, the things you're going to do daily, these small things, that's when you're going to go to weekly. And that's when me and my husband came and said, Erica, Wednesday is your self-care day. You all, I am grateful, and I know I am privileged to have a husband that will watch all the kids. Period. I know that's not normal. But if you have a husband, if you have help, please, this is the time to ask for help. This is the time. I am a person that does not like to ask for help. And this is why I used to be breaking down and burning out, because I don't want to be a burden on people. And this is something that I'm healing from. But this is the time to do that, to exercise any support you can get. This is the time to say, hey, maybe I need to get a family member, hire a babysitter. This is the time. And if you don't have children, this will be, maybe a little more easier for you to make the time to do. But it might not be. You might have to work or stuff like that. But just find one day. Every day you're going to do it. Every week you're going to be consistent. I don't care if it's 1 hour, 2 hours. You're going to be consistent. Because here's what's going to happen. I will be so exhausted Monday. Some happen. You can imagine what type of stuff be happening with me. And I'm just like, I'm done. I don't want to do this anymore. This is too much. But wait, my self-care day is coming up on Wednesday. I got this. You don't know how much that helps me to push through those hard moments, to know I'm going to get some time for myself. And this does not always look like this, y'all. I just started getting to a point where I can go out for the whole evening. I also have hired help. Me and my husband, we hired my sister to help us maybe about 6 months ago. So it's even easier for me to get out. I don't have to wait till my husband gets off work anymore. But this is just me prioritizing my self-care. Like, it's a priority to me, because I am such a better woman when I do it. I am so much better. So I know this is where somebody will probably be like, oh, I can't do that. I can't do that. Everything you want to do, you will find a way to do it. And I know that from my life. If you know me from my old channel, my life has not always been like this. So I just know if you want to do it, you will make a way. Anyway. And it may not look exactly like I say. It may not be able to be the same day of the week, but it has to be intentional. It has to be something you look forward to. Now, like I said, monthly, quarterly, and yearly, I have not gotten consistent with that yet. Monthly, I try to do something spa related, something like massage. Quarterly, I would like to do like a conference, or maybe like an overnight thing with just me, and I'm just able to just go to a hotel. Yearly, maybe I could do something like that, but I'm not there yet. But I definitely want to get there. But that is what I suggest, is you start planning your self-care like it's a business, because it is. It is that important to me, and I'm telling you, it makes the biggest difference. That is pretty much the entirety and all the tips that I have right now. I would love if you are having any self-care things that you do, or if you're having trouble with self-care, please comment below. I would love for this community to encourage each other to be a positive place for women to really just hone into who they are and really hone into what they're gifted with, how they are, how they were created, what gets us in our best mental place, what makes us just us. Because I can tell you right now, if you're a mother, if you're a wife, that's who your husband fell in love with, one. And two, you want to keep nurturing these interests that you have so that your children could see these interests as well. My girl, my oldest, especially my oldest, she always say, "Mom, I want to go to the spa with you. Mom, I want to go to the spa with you." And I tell her she has to be a little older, but it's something that I like to do and she wants to join in as well. And if I never took care of myself, my daughter would never see that. She would never ask for that type of stuff, you know? Sometimes I take them to get their nails done because they want to come and they see me go get my nails done. It allows me to connect with my family, to connect with them with something that I love to do. Just recently, my daughter, I like to paint. Not paint like I'm creative, but like the paint by number sets. So I had got a paint by number set, and that was in one of my little daily self-care, was to just paint. Something to just relax my mind and make me feel excited. And my daughter wanted to do it as well. And so I bought her one, and she has done 2 already. And so don't take self-care as selfish, ever. We can only love others as we love ourselves. So give yourself the healthiest love so that you can pour that into others, into your life, that are in your life. I hope you enjoyed this video. Know that you deserve it. You are deserving of happiness. You deserve peace. You deserve joy. You deserve to feel good about yourself. You deserve to look in the mirror and say, "I love the woman I'm becoming." Right, you all, my lighting is getting weird. My light just went out of battery, so this is my time to wrap it up. Please subscribe if you want more videos like this. Also, thumbs up this video if you like it. I want to do more sit-down videos, so if you have any topics, please leave them below because I'm trying to do them more. But other than that, I'll see you all in my next video. Bye.